Putin Bad News Putin arms Rosgvardia with tanks in preparation for a defense of his regime. According to Ukrainian military intelligence spokesman Andriy Yusov, Russian dictator Vladimir Putin has been arming the Rosgvardia, Russia's National Guard, with tanks in anticipation of future uprisings within Russia. This is a very important signal, primarily to the Russians, Yusov told Ukrainian TV broadcasters on August 10. The National Guard was established as a means of defending the state's administrative structures. If it is receiving heavy weaponry, that means it is preparing to put down future uprisings. Yusov elaborated by saying that these Russian tanks could be used against Moscow's civilian population. Russia was at war because of Putin, the intelligence official stressed. Russian dictator Vladimir Putin signed a bill arming the country's National Guard with heavy weapons on August 4. For the duration of the military campaign in Ukraine, the law also streamlined state procurement. Putin also signed a law requiring all Russians aged 18 to 30 to serve in the military and another law barring citizens from leaving the country for any reason, including work or school, on the day they receive a draft notice. In July 2023, the media reported, Putin signed a record number of classified decrees, 62% of which have not been made public. Prosecutors in the United States have requested that the trial of former President Donald Trump, who lost the 2020 election to Democrat Joe Biden, begin on January 2, 2019. 2 weeks before the first votes are cast in the 2024 Republican presidential primary, in which Trump is the front-runner, the trial could begin on that date. Public interest in a swift trial was cited in a court filing by the Office of U.S. Special Counsel Jack Smith on Thursday, requesting that the trial begin on January 2. It is of particular significance here, according to Smith's office, where the defendant, a former president, is charged with conspiring to overturn the legitimate results of the 2020 presidential election, obstruct the certification of the election results, and discount citizens' legitimate votes. One of Trump's spokespeople claimed that Smith and the Justice Department are blatantly playing political games, claiming that they are targeting Trump because he is the likely nominee in the 2024 election. On his Truth Social platform, Trump suggested waiting until after the 2024 presidential election to hold any trial. If he were to become president again on that day, he might be able to dismiss the charges against him. Such a trial should only happen, if at all, after the election, Trump said in a post on Thursday. The prosecution estimated that they would need 4 to 6 weeks to present their case against Trump in court. Last week, Trump pleaded not guilty to the election conspiracy charges. By the end of August, Smith's office said it was ready to turn over to Trump in discovery most of the evidence it intended to use at trial. This coming Friday, U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan in Washington, who is presiding over the election case, will hold a hearing to discuss how Trump and his defense team may use this evidence. At the August 28 hearing, prosecutors requested Chutkan address the minimal amount of classified information involved in the election case.